It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And up next, we'll see Jalen Hurts. Coming off a quality showing last week, well over 300 yards in that one. It's the Eagles and the Jags, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at the Eagles, they've got to be thinking, hey, we've got a good chance to be successful here running the football.
No doubt about that, because that has to be their mindset. It should be their mindset. This is one of the better rushing offenses in the league, and they're squaring off against a team that's not at all strong on the other side of the ball. So this could be one where we see this offense try to impose their will through the trenches, and in fact, they should.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. The Jacksonville's offense trots out here for the first time, and all eyes go right to number 16. Now in his second season as the team's face of the franchise, Trevor Lawrence.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
They go play action now. Lawrence out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. And there on your screen, Charles, the key inactives guys out this week.
And there's never anything good about any injury, but there's a silver lining to them, is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it with good play, or have they not prepared well, thinking they'll never get on the field, and they'll go out there and hurt their team?
After last week's loss, you bet this offense probably wanted to come out with a little more fire than a 3 and out.
And I'm sure that people are saying, hey, come on, Coach, what was the pregame talk? Have these guys ready to go? But you and I both know it goes into preparation and practice and being ready to go. That gives you the confidence to come out and play. They've got to find that and fast.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Now for the first time, we get to see this Philadelphia offense led out by their dual-threat quarterback now in his 3rd season, Jalen Hurts.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. Because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. From the 39, Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. The Eagles hit 3-0 here in the month of September, and they've got to be pleased with the start of this season, obviously.
Yeah, and you're talking about 3 good quality wins. It's got people in the locker room excited, not overly so, but that quiet confidence is starting to build. They're starting to believe that this could be their year if they stay on track.
Second down, back to Sanders. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Hurts. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first time. I'm trying to do better here. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. It's fielded at the 45. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakan. And the Jaguars are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10. At their own 46. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Lawrence to throw. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it. But he is able to keep the feet in bounds. On 3rd down, Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Lawrence. Man open, here is Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
1st down by Marvin Jones Jr., and he's got over 300 of those in a career now in its 11th season. He's a guy who just plays so well season in and season out, always averages about 50 to 60 yards a game, and is well respected in the locker room. One of those players that everyone wants in their lineup and wants in their organization.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Well, this jet sweep is so popular now in football, but Charles, here's the downside, a turnover.
Yeah, because you want so badly to get the ball in the hands of your receivers, let him try and create something. I think that when he took the handoff, he was thinking something big. Instead, he didn't feel the pressure, and the ball came free.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here comes Sanders on the toss right. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. It's no secret that this is a team that's built on passing, but as you always tell me, you have to throw the run in there every now and then to keep that pass sharp.
Yeah, you have to, because otherwise, if they never have to worry about running the football, it is just a controlled sprint to your quarterback, and eventually, you're calling on your backup quarterback.
But they got to do better than that last go-around. They went in the wrong direction. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. They start on the ground with Robinson here. Despite some tough running, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15. Check in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 18 carries, 57 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Lawrence will throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can deal with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Lawrence on 3rd down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on 3rd down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it, and were able to keep the drive moving.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Lawrence. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Second down and a run by Robinson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now Lawrence. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Arnold. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to Robinson now on first down. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. The kick by Crosby is good, and the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Eagles offense and A.J. Brown headed back out there. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time, and that's not easily done because you know all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
11 yards for number 11. A give running left. It's Sanders. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Three 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll look to ETN to start things out. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Lawrence. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence. And Ingram hauls it in. And he will have a Jaguars first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the first down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Now Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Jacksonville.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Throw over the middle, pulled in here by Farrell. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you can actually be pushed back before the first down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drift back towards the first down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Again, it'll be Robinson, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about.
Holding, offense.
An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play. Move on.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Run with Etienne. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
Now Mason Crosby on for the field goal. This from 32 yards away. The kick by Crosby is good, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
2 fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, the Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. And he rifles one incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. Man open left side is Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. DeJuan Smoot getting in there, recording the sack.
But they've been fighting and scratching and clawing for that first sack in the game, and it turns out to be a big one. Not just a short one right there behind the line. First one they get, 10-plus yards, and the guy who has the legs to escape most of these. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll set up a throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and the deficit will stay at 2 field goals. So an 8-play drive gets him down there, but play number 9, that winds up a missed field goal. And they definitely moved the ball well. That's a drive where you hate to come away with nothing.
So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They'd lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Jaguars.
Now Lawrence to throw. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go play action with Lawrence. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. To throw again on second down. Lawrence.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The kick by Crosby is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. They'll be in search of their initial points of the contest, trailing 9-0 as they begin with a first down. And they'll begin by running the option. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5.
He already did his primary job with an interception earlier, but here he gets a chance to be a pass rusher and takes on the challenge of blitzing and makes another big play. That's something to file away and maybe break out later in this one or in a future game.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Back to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. That's Foley Fadukasi who got in there and finished off the play. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Aaron Siposs on to punt as he'll get this one away now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Here's Robinson again on 2nd down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 45 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. The defense was dialed into the pass. They overlooked the draw play.
And how often do we talk about the oldies are still goodies? Because that draw play comes straight from Coach Paul Brown's playbook, going all the way back to the original Cleveland Browns.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Lawrence. And a little floater there is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Lawrence will throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. On 1st down, Hurts. Quick slant here to Smith. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So no gain on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit, but first let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. We begin over at AT&T Stadium, Washington, in its first visit with its new franchise name, taking on Dallas. And it's the home team who are out in front. Carson Wentz leading the way there. Next, we'll visit the other team in Texas as we head down I-45 to check on the Texans at home in Houston. And it's the visiting LA Chargers who are out in front. Justin Herbert with 2 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And that matchup all even in their battle with the Chicago Bears. We continue on with a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Jags. And even though they've got a halftime lead, they're likely devising ways as we speak to try and get a little more production from their passing game. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they too didn't throw the ball as well as they would have liked. And I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
From the 22, Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hurts. And that'll be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Allen from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. Hurts fumbles it. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play. Offensively lucky there, able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. Now Lawrence on 1st down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. From the 39, Lawrence. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 1st down, Lawrence. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Robinson up the middle. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. From midfield now, Lawrence. He'll get this off to ETN. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
And And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
From the gun, it's Hurts. And once again, this is Sanders. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Throwing is Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
They've been moving the ball well, but this drive was in danger of stalling out. Fortunately, this is a nice throw here, and they're able to pick up a new set of downs.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. Sanders shaking and baking. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver Brown. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 13-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he delivers a strike complete to Watkins. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles! Chris Watkins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. So it took them a little while, Charles, but now they have their first points of the game, and they come here in this 3rd quarter.
And more often than not, Brandon, when that happens, you find yourself down 21, 28 points and not really with a lot of hope. But with that touchdown, they're right back in this game.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is down to 2. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Jaguars again ready to take over on offense. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And Jones has it over the middle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Hassan Reddick has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone can go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
Here's Lawrence. Dancing to his left. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
After the sack, you could understand him maybe being a little bit nervous back there, a little skittish, but looked awfully decisive when he took off and ran.
Very decisive and picked up that first down in the process. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Kaiser White, the former safety, gets the sack. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on it before he got the quarterback on the ground.
Now Lawrence on third and long. And that is incomplete. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Another run with Sanders. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down. That run successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts over the middle, complete. That's Watkins. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. On 1st down, Hurts. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
He's known for his legs and his fancy footwork, but he's not getting much of a chance to use it here. The defense continued to hold the upper hand by bringing him down on that play.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. So they'll try to move the ball closer here on 3rd down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they take the lead here by a point, 10-9. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now ETN to start the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They'll run with ETN. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that 1st down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped, and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team would say, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
From the gun on third down, Lawrence. And Ingram hauls it in. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Lawrence will throw. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Lawrence firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on 4th. It would be 58 yards from here. But to throw again is Lawrence. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Arnold. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
You want to put together a long drive? You've got to be able to convert on 3rd down, and they've done exactly that on this one. Sure enough, came up with another conversion right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 30 on 2nd down, Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 14-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. The Sanders has got it complete. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Steps away. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards there on the scramble and a 1st down. Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking at?
Basics, he's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player crashes down to take the running back, quarterback pulls it, runs to the outside end. Some teams, though, will read different players depending on defenses, but basically it's that outside player.
Well, Sanders on 1st down with a little bit of space as he works his way forward, a gain of 4. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Hurts. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They run with Sanders off the option. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's Hurts to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. Quick slant here to Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll run the option here with Hurts. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Vision and speed, 2 of the attributes that you might say are important for a free safety, and we saw both in evidence there.
And I do believe that sometimes as a defender, when you see read option, you're just making an educated guess because the offense feels like no matter what move you make, it turns out right for them. Sometimes it can burn you making that guess, but I think here, he said, I'm pursuing the quarterback no matter what he does. And this time, he picked the right option.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And the next-gen stats show him reaching at a top speed of 20 miles an hour. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Being chased, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got Smith here. Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to get the lead up to 4. The kick by Elliott is good. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Back now on EA Sports as the kick teams are out here following the 2-minute warning. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars. Down 13-9, just under 2 minutes to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now, Lawrence. Got a man and he hits him in stride. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They get Cam Robinson the tackle there. Back to throw, Lawrence.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Lawrence. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On 2nd down, a run with ETN. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Here's Lawrence. Able to find Jones. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Hurts down to one knee, and that should just about do it.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for Philadelphia, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans.